Yeah, man, I'm grateful to be here. I easily could not be here. I got robbed on a date at gunpoint in June. It was an insane occasion, insane time. Two dudes came after me, and then one dude came out. Actually, one dude came after me. Two dudes hopped out and came after her, and then one guy sat in the car and just watched. Which I feel like is the shittiest role to have in a robbery. I feel like being the getaway driver is like being the field goal kicker on a football team. Like no, you get like it's all like you don't get to have any of the fun, but like if anything goes wrong, it's mainly your fault. Like you get all the blame. No fun, all the blame. You have to like drive a death mobile with people who just committed a felony in it. It's a lot of pressure. Like I'd rather be robbed than be the getaway driver, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, it's really stressful. But yeah, dude, I got robbed, man. Niggas was touch deprived, so I decided to go on a date during a pandemic. But it was post-vaccination. So it was like it was like my second date post-vaccination. And it was a good little time. We like met up in Chinatown, like we talked, and like she had frequently in her Bumble profile for like how much she drank, and she was not lying. She was like knocking those motherfuckers down over and over and over again. And who paid for it? Both of us, because I was broke. But we split that bill right up the middle. $1,200, I could do the job. But it was a good little time, and we were like, we're making out, drinking, and all that shit. And we get so drunk, we end up talking about Satanism, which usually is a red flag. But like, she like was talking like some real shit. She was like, "Yo, like, God was an asshole to Satan, and Satan like stood up for like all the people that God was suppressing, and God didn't like that, so God put Satan in hell to like get him to shut the fuck up." And like I grew up Christian, but she had me convinced. I was like, okay, all right, maybe God is an asshole, maybe Satan is the shit. And then I fucked around and got robbed. Which proves to me that God is real and God is petty. God is an asshole, bro. Actually, no, you're cool. You're good. Whatever. I don't know what your pronouns are, but whatever. Then stop. I want my stuff. But yeah, man, it was funny because like the dudes who robbed us couldn't have been any like less than like 19 or 20 years old. And they came out like waving their guns and stuff. They know how to hold a gun. They didn't really know what they were doing, but I mean that's when you get shot, when motherfuckers don't know what they're doing. So I immediately like start emptying my pockets. Right? Like I hand him my glasses and he takes it and he's like, "Where's the money?" I'm like, "Okay, you're smart. You know what I'm doing." So I get my wallet and he walks away. So I'm able to keep my phone. It's a bad robbery. He doesn't know what he's doing. Because everything in that wallet, I canceled the next day and got a new one. In fact, I had to cancel my debit card, which prevented me from taking Uber, which led me to saving money. Bad robbery for him, decent robbery for me. It actually kind of worked out. In a way. For me, not for her. They took all her shit. Everything that she had, like, her purse had everything she owned inside of it. I don't know if she wanted to move in with me that night or what. But she like decided to pack up her whole life, put it in the purse, and it got taken by some teenagers. And like I gave my shit right away. She like fought for her shit. She was like tugging, going back and forth. She was a white girl, tugging back and forth and stuff. And she was hurt. It was really sad. I felt bad. Like the worst part of it was like how like deeply traumatized she clearly was. And what white girls do when they're traumatized is call the police. And I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to like, you understand. I didn't want to go inside, like, cool off and just like go home. But she's like, they won. The robbers won. I don't know why we're calling them. But anyways, we call the police. They come through. It's like 2:30 a.m. Right? We're making out all night in a karaoke bar. We were the last motherfuckers to leave. Everyone was going. We were sitting ducks. The robbers were actually kind of smart. We were by ourselves. They were watching us the whole time. We were too horny to like be smart in that situation. I've never like been like so horny, then like so not horny so fast. biggest turnoff of all time, getting robbed by teenagers. But yeah, the police come through and they ask me what happened, and we're in Chinatown. I'm like 5 minutes away from home. I'm like, yo, y'all gonna take me home? And they're like, I guess we'll take you home. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I just got robbed for like most of my shit. You mean to tell me y'all are just gonna show up, take notes, drive off, and leave my ass in Chinatown at 3 a.m. after I got robbed? We give y'all billions of dollars a year to take notes and leave niggas stranded? Infuriating. But they took me home, and then while we're in the car, we're like discussing what we like lost and everything. And I'm like, yeah, I still have my phone. And she's like, oh, you're so lucky. Lucky you have your phone. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, I didn't get robbed as bad as you. I don't know what to do. Did you want me to save you? I was busy getting robbed myself. I didn't really have time to be your knight in shining armor. Also, if I like fight, like we both end up dying, that's way worse than like losing all your shit. But nonetheless, she was mad at me even though I didn't really do anything. And you know, like I'm just saying sorry the whole time, sorry. I get out of the car and you know, go home, tell everybody I know, cause like that's like therapeutic for me to like be talkative about it. And that like helped me heal. And one thing that people recommended that I do is just reach out to her, like not on some horny shit, just on some like, are you good type shit. Which I did, and she was like, yeah, you know, obviously I'm physically, I'm physically okay, but like, emotionally traumatized. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Just let me know if you need anything. Let it go for a month, hit her up again, no response, right? I let it go for 3 months, you feel me, like I'm out here, out and about again, do my thing, whatever. And then my friend's like, you should hit her up again. So I like look for her profile, and I can't find it. I'm like, oh, did she delete her Instagram? That's crazy. And then I'm like, wait, I actually have access to another Instagram profile, and I could look it up to see if she's playing games. Long story short, I'll look up her Instagram on the other thing, and it's still there. So she blocked my primary profile after we got robbed together. This has been a story of the biggest cock block of all time. I've been Marcus Banks, y'all been dope. Give it up for Mo.